Hey guys, 5-9 Gaming back with another Dragon Ball Legends video, and as you guys should know by this point, we have another video and stuff. Technically, I guess they're rebranding this from this point going forward into the future as Reveal and stuff. I think it's 21 is the episode number. This Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, where they will clearly be showing off something. We don't know what it's going to be. It could be an LF, it could be, I guess it technically could be an All-Star banner, but probably not. Or could potentially be a summonable ultra character. So I am joined by Truth and Raeuden once again. This is kind of becoming a sort of normal series that we're doing here now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I guess, I don't know, Ryan, why don't you want to start? Like, what are your thoughts? What are your hopes for this reveal? We know for sure that we're going to be getting more footage of that new game mode, but like in terms of the new characters, like who do you think they're going to show off?
Now they said characters in plural. I'm just gonna pay attention to the star of the show, the potential ultra, and I think everyone at this point knows who I'm gonna say. I think now more than ever, it has to be the boy, it has to be Dragon Fist, and I'm saying this because for one, it's very close to Saiyan Day. I think it's really appropriate, very iconic moment, very awesome. Two, we kind of have it in the game already. It is a summon animation, so half the work is done. And you know Legends, if half the work is done already, it's more incentive for them to go ahead and take that. It's like, yeah, why not?
That's so weird to me. Like, let's drop him as a summon animation years ago. Like, just never release him.
Yeah, they just decided to make it a summon animation, so you know that they're completely aware of it. It's not like they're not thinking about him. He's there. So half the work is done. He is sort of a summon animation. Why not use some of those assets again? And three, if you guys remember last year, March is when we got LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku Senkai. So what if the third month of each year is like a Super Saiyan 3 thing? Could be total copium, but we know that Legends likes to do a play on things. Black Friday is typically a Goku Black thing, or, you know, something along those lines, some general theme. What if the third month of every year is some sort of Super Saiyan 3 thing? And that's why I think could be the Dragon Fist boy. I feel like it could be him. Plus the art of the preview banner is very reminiscent of Goku's outfit. So I don't know. A lot of stars align, a lot of copium in the air, but that's my reasoning for why I think it's gonna be him. I don't know what you guys think. Could it be him?
Yeah, so the hopium.
Hopium, copium.
So you're thinking it's gonna be an ultra rather than an LF, huh?
I think it's about time. They said it's about 2 or 3 months between each. And when did Ultra Gogeta come?
End of December. So it is literally almost exactly 3 months since he came out.
When was Omega?
He was not that far before Gogeta. I think he was like 2 months, but he was a free one. Like they were ready to go for a while.
Yeah, it really could be an ultra then. Okay. Oh boy.
I think the highest honor is appropriate for a character of this caliber. And if anybody disagrees, you're getting banned immediately. It needs to be this.
One thing about ultra characters right now, right, is so Toshi is obviously with Legends. He was around with Dokkan when Dokkan was first doing LRs, introduced into the game. And it definitely seemed like Dokkan was very hesitant to introduce characters as LRs into the game. So I do think if they're going to drop an ultra, personally, I feel like that does cross out like mastered UI Goku. I just don't see them introducing him into Legends as an ultra. I feel like it would be a legendary finish when they first did that.
I would imagine MUI's like a anniversary level in. Isn't that in 3 months?
Yeah. Well, dude, people think that because of Jiren, just because he's in Jiren's background.
Yeah. I will tell you guys right now, there is like a sub 1% chance that MUI Goku comes out for this celebration. Just random time slot in March. I was actually shocked because I did a tweet and I was like, okay, reply to this tweet with who you think's gonna come out for this, this slot. And so many people said MUI Goku when it's like, no, there's no way it's going to be MUI Goku. What are they going to do for the anniversary? They're going to do MUI Goku now, and then they're going to just do like some other character for the anniversary.
LF21?
Like, yeah, he is either going to be anniversary or Legends Festival. It's one of those two. He's not going to be just a random LF, right? He is not on the same level as like Evolution Blue Vegeta, where I think they could have made Evolution Blue Vegeta an anniversary character with another unit. But UI Goku is not on that same level. He is above the hype level of Evolution Blue Vegeta. They're not going to do him the same way they did with him.
It's the pinnacle.
So we sort of talked about this before we started recording, but if you go and take a look at what they've done for the Saiyan Day time slot for the past 2 years, 2 years ago we had the Legends Limited Piccolo, and we had the Legends Limited First Form Frieza. So a First Form Frieza who kills a Saiyan for Saiyan Day. Last year we had Super Saiyan Rose come out as the LF in March, right? A character who kills Saiyans for Saiyan Day. So what if that's what they're trying to go for with this, right? You have 3 years in a row where the LF or the Ultra character coming out is a character who kills Saiyans for Saiyan Day. We've seen that they did the Resurrection F theme, right? With the free-to-play units, we have Golden Frieza's art plastered everywhere on the game, even though he's not really in anything right now. So what if the LF or Ultra character coming out is Golden Frieza? Because Golden Frieza has like almost no representation in the game at all. The only usable character he has right now, I mean, I guess there's two. There's the red transforming one who's terrible. And then there's the green one who's so outdated it's actually insane. He came out during the first year anniversary and he's not gotten a Zenkai Awakening. So I think if they're going to do, they probably have to do something with Golden Frieza at some point. They could either do a Zenkai for the green one, or they could do either an Ultra or an LF for March. I think that's probably what my prediction would be, an Ultra Golden Frieza for this month. Because again, we have, the time slot now, which would be the 15th is when this character would come out. And then the anniversary is going to be, end of May. And then part 2 is when I could see them dropping an Ultra for the anniversary. So that's like middle of June. So that would be 3 months. So that does fit their timeline of like every 3 months we'll be getting an Ultra character. So that's my prediction. Ultra Golden Frieza. Let's see it.
I am going to say Broly, because it makes no sense to me that they don't have a Broly legendary finish in the game. That's just so weird. I don't know.
For Z, you mean, right?
Yeah. I'm saying like, I don't know. The attack he does against Gohan and Goten, I guess, like that kind of like, I don't know.
Oh, like
don't
the
think it's called
Broly.
Omega Blaster or something like that that one.
Yeah, the one where they push him back into like the sun or whatever they do.
Yeah, so I'm almost just comfortable doing that. Like every single one of these, just like, yeah, it's Broly, dude. Like he's got to be coming soon. Like he's got to be the highest profitable villain that doesn't have a legendary finish right now. Like he's got to be.
Yeah, Z Broly for sure, because they could honestly just take multiple parts of Broly from both the movies and make it into one unit, right? He could have like a cover change against Blasts, where it's like the thing he does against the Kamehameha, where he just stands there and eats it, right? What if he had a cover change against Blue Card or something, where he just like doesn't take damage versus Blue Card? That would be so good, because there's always a pause in between when someone uses a Blue Card, so you can actually know when they do that and then change it. That'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, so what do you think, Ultra or LF for him?
I think it's gonna be an LF. Although you guys do make it every 2 months, they could do like an Ultra, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Gogeta
and also because
was
Jiren released on the 22nd, which would mean it was only 3 weeks ago when Jiren came out, which is pretty short in between each LF. I mean, 3 weeks is not that long.
So it's either an Ultra or tied to Saiyan Day, probably one of the two.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they don't celebrate Saiyan Day. It's like such a cheap and easy way for them to just like have an excuse to make another Saiyan character, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think they just don't like being tied to like specific dates. It just becomes like a mandatory thing. That's probably what they're trying to avoid. It's like, we have to have something for Saiyan Day. We have to, because we all do it. We gotta celebrate Saiyan Day with something.
Yeah, but it's so easy for them to just pump out a Saiyan,
right? It's not like for Valentine's Day we're like, oh, we have to make a female warrior. Like, this is for a Saiyan. Like, this is the blood, like the blood of Dragon Ball is Saiyans, right? It's so easy to make a Saiyan. Like, oh no, we have to make a new Goku. Like, what? It takes 2 seconds to think of a character to make for this.
That is true. I don't know. It just feels like they want to try to avoid being tied down to specific dates. They just want to avoid that obligation. It's like they don't want a commitment.
Yeah. But anyway, there's also a third option, which I don't think is as likely. But again, because it's still close to when Jiren released, again, it's only 3 weeks apart, there is a slight possibility that it's just an all-star banner. But the way they could do it is they could do it similarly to how they did back in the day, the Gogeta and Janemba all-star, or Ultra Space Time banner. Because like Gogeta and Janemba are hype units, but they were on an all-star banner, or they were on a Ultra Space Time banner. So they could do something like that again for an all-star banner, like do a reveal and stuff for an all-star banner, but it would have to be like really hype characters, right? It would have to be like Gogeta and Broly or something for people to be like really excited about it. Because remember they did, I think it was during one of the video and stuff, they actually revealed the Revival Goku and Hit was one of them.
Yep.
And people were just like, what the hell? Like, this is, who cares? Like, you want like new hype units. We don't care about this, right?
Vados and Champa. That was another one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I think they got the point that they can't do these reveals and then reveal like some character that's not like mega hype, right? And then I think one other popular one that I've been seeing people talk about, and I guess this will be the last thing that we talk about, was just because of the new unique equipment that they released with the Kaioken the Blue Kaioken Goku, they could actually do an LF Blue Kaioken Goku from the Universe 6 tournament, because that guy only has one unit in the game, right? He has the original yellow one, the transforming one, who like wasn't even that good when he came out, I would argue.
Yeah, tied to the
30
equipment,
timer
that doesn't make
counts.
sense. Like yellow God Key, right?
Yeah. Some other thing to note as well is that not only did that unique equipment come out for Yellow God Key, but we also did get the Awakened equipment for Ranged Rival Universe, which could just be another buff to Jiren, because he obviously is a Ranged Rival Universe character, but maybe they do like a new Hit and Blue Kaioken Goku, and then the Hit would be like a ranged type character that could use that or something. But yeah, that equipment seems a little bit out of the blue, because like what Yellow God Key unit is recent that's ranged? Like none.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. Like because okay, so Rice, you said they did say characters.
Yes.
So yeah, Blue Kaioken and Hit. I feel like that would work well for Saiyan Day.
Yeah, just one thing with that is they did say characters for Bardock as well, so I don't know if that.
Well, yeah, the EX units, of course.
Yeah.
That is true. You know, I kind of want to throw another wrench in there, just because we are saying plural, and, you know, sort of building off the idea where, you know, Saiyan Day isn't necessarily just a Saiyan, but maybe those that rival Saiyans. What if it's an LF baby? Just because that character also gets virtually no representation. It would be pretty handy for GT, I suppose, not implying that they need help, but another unit for the GT toolbox. And he's another person that not only is a Saiyan, but is a rival to them. Kind of a two birds, one stone kind of thing. Would be cool. We don't have many LFs coming out of GT, so I don't know.
Yeah,
why not?
I think Baby would be a really good addition to the game, because not only is he on GT, but Regen has gotten zero love in like the past like 5 months. They got Zamasu and Goku Black, but they don't work as well on there, I would argue, as like a God Key team or Future team. So Regen, once upon a time, was getting buffs like weekly almost, right? Remember that one stretch of time where they were just, they could not stop buffing Regen, and people were like, I'm so sick of and tired of Regen. And then it's like, okay, you guys, you try to Regen, then like for 6 months they just haven't touched the team. It's like, that's a terrible way of doing this. So
that happened a couple of times, because like people I remember back in the day were thinking Super Vegeta was going to counter Regen. It's like there was 2 different points, right, where they were doing that, where it's like, all right, Regen.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters in the game that have a straight up like additional damage buff against Regen. Like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the purple one does, Super Vegeta does. There's a lot of characters that have that. But yeah, I would not be opposed to them releasing a LF Baby, Super Baby 2 or something like that. Maybe they could do another Great Ape LF, right? If they want to do that. So that could be pretty cool.
I was about to throw that in there too. We got the Great Ape Vegeta. Now it's not off the books. There is a chance they could do the Great Ape Baby for the LF.
Yeah, there's a lot of different angles you can look at this, because we have the Resurrection F free units. We know a lot of times the hype character releasing during the month is tied to whatever the free units are. We have the new unique equipment that's literally has nothing to do with anything that's released, right? Like what is that? What they randomly just drop a unique equipment for nothing that's come out recently? It's very weird. And then we have I guess just like a lot of these other like Saiyan Day, like we don't know what's going to be tied to Saiyan Day. There's so many different angles you can look at this from, and like I have no idea what it's going to be.
I love how difficult I love how difficult it was for you to provide justification for Mycopia. Be like, Saiyan Day for Super Saiyan 3, that could be a thing.
I mean, again, I don't know why they don't celebrate Saiyan Day, because it's so easy for them to just pump out like any Vegeta, any Goku, any Broly every year. Like it's just an excuse for them to make more money. Hello. So I don't know. That's just me. But anything you guys want to say before we head out, or are we good here?
I have said all I need to say. People are probably tired of hearing me talk about this unit.
All right.
I
Well,
always enjoy the reveals, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it is.
yeah, and don't forget they're also going to be, I guess, showing off more of the new game mode. And I do imagine that next week we are going to be getting the actual app update. Well, this week, 2 days from now, we're going to be getting the actual app update because the Ultra Space Time Rush currently is only set to go for this week until it's going to be reset. So they've never done that before, I don't think. So we should be getting the app update on the 15th. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let us know down below what you guys think is going to be the Ultra / LF / other character coming out as part of the reveal this week. And we'll see you guys all in the next video.
Peace.